Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Blind Metal Gamer here with you once again, along with Flute Player 86. What is up, Flute Player 86?
Oh, not much. um, got done eating supper not too long ago. For supper tonight, my mom and I had a T-bone steak, which consisted of New York strip and filet mignon, along with a baked potato split and a
Mmm.
salad. Yes, it was very good.
All right, your boy Blind Metal Gamer had chicken and rice, mashed potatoes, and a sugar-free Dr. K zero-calorie drink for a beverage. Now, the reason we're here tonight is to review a very specific app. Flute Player 86, would you like to tell them what the app is, or do you want me to do the honors?
I'll do the honors. Well, this app is called Suno AI. Oh my gosh.
Spelled Suno, by the way.
Yep. And it is really awesome. I love this thing. I'm having way too much fun with it. It's a really awesome app. And yes, it is voiceover accessible.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's a really good thing. Literally, I kid you not, you can do any genre you want and you can give it any details and prompts you want. It's really cool.
Right. Now, there is some things that are, I call them caveats because, yes, while it is free to download and use, and it's easy to use and fully accessible, with the free version, there are some things you cannot do unless you pay the high-end premium price. The one thing that you get, at least for me, which would be cool, is if you pay the premium version, you get to put your music out on Spotify. However, if you are like Flute Player and I and prefer the free version, to get in there quicker and do stuff quicker, you can download your songs. You can share them on Instagram, other forms of social media such as Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, and Facebook.
You can also share them on WhatsApp as well.
Yes, and WhatsApp. Now, the thing that makes the premium version so fancy is the Spotify feature. Now, I kind of get where they're going with that because, and you'll probably agree with this as well, Flute Player. When you pay for it, you own it.
Yeah.
You own it, which that makes perfect sense. Now, with the AI component, there are, again, pros and cons. Flute Player, would you like to talk about the pros, or do you want me to go into that first?
Well, the pros are that it's really awesome. It literally like learns. It literally learns. What? Shoot, I just lost my train of thought.
It learns what you want it to. It basically learns all these genres through being trained.
Yeah, and that's really cool. It's really awesome. Yeah, you literally have to train it, and yeah, I've done a lot of training with this thing. I've got about 500 and some odd songs right now.
Hey, I'm nothing. I've only got like 2. But with me, it's gonna be a slow burn. When I feel inspired, I'll I'll make a song, but not a verb. Good God. Now, there are some cons to this AI thing, too. While Flute Player is laughing her butt off over my burping and my total fuck up, there are some cons. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Illegally Cited for what I'm going to say next. He made a very good point. This app does have some cons as far as game development and professional musicians, and that is for the professional musician piece, it will, on one hand, make the music recording easier because you can just get the instrumentals you need, and then the vocalist can come in and do the vocals, or they could get the AI and use that instrumental piece to, have the other musicians record off of that and kind of put their spin on it.
Yeah.
But there are some people that would just get the AI instrumentals, the vocals over it, and there you go. And that would also, and then in the game industry, and the game development side, what it will do is basically a developer could take AI and just get AI generated music or AI generated voice acting, and it would basically eliminate a lot of jobs for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So those are the cons to it. And also I've heard that Suno and Udio had a bit of a court controversy um, come their way because it's AI generated music, and where you can, I've not tried this, but I think, flute player, correct me if I'm wrong, but can you tell Suno AI to say do a song about, I don't know, Mortal Kombat, in the musical style of a specific band, in a specific singer's singing style?
I haven't tried that yet, but
I wouldn't put it past it.
no.
I might be but anyway, I might try it to see what it does. But anyway, the point being, because of that, a lot of they're facing some legal flack. But we're not going to talk about that here. And yes, as Flute Player 86 alluded to earlier, this app is fully voiceover accessible,
It really is.
which is
Oh,
great.
oh my gosh. To tell you guys the truth, the iPhone app is way easier to use than the desktop counterpart. And there's a reason why. It's cluttered.
It's the iOS, well, not just iPhone, iOS. There's iOS and Android, and then there's the desktop. Now the app version is a lot easier because it's just there, boom, boom, boom. You just sign in. Uh, I would, with however you want to sign in, just I'll leave that up to you, the viewer or listener, and you just go from there. It's easy peasy. It's very easy to set up and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
deal with, and it's not
Yeah.
hard at all. I mean,
No,
it's
it's not.
not. So, flute player, what would
Mhm.
you say your favorite thing about Suno AI is, as far as, I mean, you're a musician, be it not a professional one, but you're a musician.
Mhm.
But what I want to know is, from a creator standpoint,
Sure.
what is your favorite thing about Suno AI in terms of the creative prospect and the accessibility of it as a totally blind user?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So with me being a musician myself, so so there's okay, so let me kind of explain a little bit about why my YouTube handle is flute player. It is because I am a 23-year player of the orchestral western concert flute. I've been playing since high school. And as a musician, the creative standpoint for Suno, oh my gosh, it is insane. Like, for example, Blind Metal Gamer will tell you, I shared this really beautiful Gregorian chant about the
Mm-hmm.
fictional character Felicity, and well,
And it was about Big Blue as well,
oh yeah,
the whale.
yeah, mm-hmm.
So that was cool. I liked it, and I'm like, wow, this is insane. And I've shared some of my stuff with flute players. So, and what do you think of what I've done so far, flute player? Be honest, pull no punches.
Well, to be
Come on now.
I'm trying. Okay, so to be honest, Blind Metal Gamer, wow. Okay, your creations are insane. Yeah, but you got a long way to go before you reach where I'm at. Ha ha ha, just kidding.
Yeah, I'll just go in there, type a few prompts, and boom. But now, flute player, would you like me to talk about the accountability side of Suno?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. Now, flute players talked about accessibility and creativity. I'm going to talk about accountability. Now, you're wondering, I'm sure those of you who are wondering, parents, those who might be a younger Suno user, or those that might be wondering, hey, is there any accountability there? Yes. Let's say, hypothetically, you go on Suno, you search, and let's say there's a song that has something that's not very acceptable. Either the lyrics aren't acceptable, the title isn't acceptable.
Wow.
And there goes flute player again with the bird ring. Uh,
Sorry, blame the Coke.
hey, Hey, I did
What?
it earlier, so you got one back. So okay. Um. So okay. So let's say the song or the lyrics were unacceptable. You can report it
Yep.
as being inappropriate. So
Yes, you can.
now that's good because again, accountability there. I know a lot of people are concerned about that with AI and transparency and all that. So if you was to see something that's not very acceptable, you can go under the more V1 option, which I think Suno is coming out with a V3.
Nice.
I don't know if they're gonna bring that to the free version or not, but we will see. As for the accountability, you can report whatever. If you see a track that's not acceptable due to lyrics or song title or whatever, you can report it, and then Suno will investigate it. And if it's not, if it meets the standards to be removed, they can remove it. And I don't know if this is possible or not. You might be even able to report the user that made it.
Yeah.
Is that a thing, or have you ever had to report something?
I have not had to report anything at all.
Me neither.
um, yeah, the desktop. Yeah, the desktop app for Suno. The website is really cluttered, and it's really hard to navigate with a screen reader. Say like job access with speech or non-visual desktop access,
Right,
also known as JAWS or NVDA.
right.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. As soon as I got the email, Suno is finally coming to iOS. I was like, oh, finally! That's what I
Yeah,
was
thank
hoping
God.
for. Yes.
Now,
Oh,
remember, now I'm new to this. This is my first rodeo with Suno, and I'm going to tell you right now, from a standpoint of being a new user, I love it.
yes.
I mean, I just love that and you get don't just get one, you get multiple versions of your song,
You
so
you really do.
which is a good thing.
Yeah, it really is. And
And
actually, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
and you share him as Instagram stories. Blind Metal Gamer got a like on his Instagram story today because of this.
Nice.
So there's going to be more coming. And then for you YouTube folks, the songs, I don't upload them directly to YouTube. I just post the links as posts so you all can listen to them as well. I know it kind of sucks having to do it that way, but until I figure out how to upload it to YouTube, um, that's how I'm going to have to kind of do things.
Um.
Anyway, so Flip Player,
Yes.
what are your thoughts on Suno as far as we talked about ease of use, accountability, as far as we've talked about accessibility. What about creativity?
Ooh. Okay. So create.
What's your favorite thing about Suno when it comes to the creative aspect?
Okay. So literally, I kid you not. This thing, I swear, I kid you not. When a friend of mine showed me this, what he had done with this app over the phone once. We were on, I think it was FaceTime or a mobile call. My friend literally had me in stitches for hours because the
The
lyric,
lyrics or something else?
yeah, sometimes the lyrics can be downright hilariously funny. I've had laughing fits where I haven't been able to breathe because I was laughing so hard. It was so funny, and I'm sitting there just laughing. Oh my gosh, I am in stitches so badly that my sides are hurting, and I'm like, ow! I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe right now.
No, it's for me. Yeah, I like the lyric, the way that it does a pretty good job. You give it a specific genre, a specific vocal style, it'll do it.
Oh yeah.
Now I've not tried like signed in the vocal style of insert vocalist or whatever. I might do that just to see what it might do down the road.
Yeah.
But for now, I like how it does this. It's pretty cool.
It
Um,
is. Well, no. Cool is an understatement. Make that awesome.
yeah, it is awesome. So, flip player, would you recommend Suno to anyone?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So as a musician myself, um, um, yeah, I would definitely recommend the Suno app for sure. It's really great. I mean, literally, you can do really any genre you want. I mean, I've done some country, I've done some rock, I've also done not really metal, but I've done
That needs to change now, flute player.
ugh,
Or do you need me to stick to doing that for
very funny.
you?
I'm sorry. Oh Lord.
I had to give her a hard time on that one.
Oh Lord. See, see what I like about Blind Metal Gamer is he loves to give me a hard time. I mean, he loves giving me a hard time. Hey, hey, I don't mind it. You know, I give him a hard time too. And hey, that's what we do.
Exactly. So, I would say from the creator side, in terms of content creation, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good way to dabble into music, and,
It
and
really
it's
is.
easy. It's not complex. Now, you do have to be careful as far as what you do with it because, like I said, I've not tried the vocal match yet. I might try that, but if I do, I won't be distributing that unless I know for a fact it's good to go. But just to see if it would work, I might put it through a test just to see what it does. But yeah, anybody that, and I want to give a shout out to the Evil Chocolate Cookie for recommending this. She actually commented on my poll that I put up. If you on YouTube would want to hear this type of stuff, and she said, "Go for it and get it." That's what inspired me to do it, to make the plunge, and
Yes,
get
thank
the
you.
app. Yeah, thank you to the Evil Chocolate Cookie
Hey, don't forget about me. Just
and
kidding.
Fruit Player 86.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so in closing, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up the review?
Well, this app is really awesome. Definitely download the app because it really is great. And before you know it, you will be perfecting the art of AI music. This is what I love about the app. Like I can literally do a song about anything. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter any genre. It does
Any
not
any
matter.
content, I know it's nuts.
It is.
That's why I'm careful with what I put out there
It is. It is insane.
because I
Um,
mean, somebody's gonna do something not so acceptable, and you know what I mean.
yeah. Oh, and by the way, for those of you that have the Suno app, if you want to follow me, I'm dogged eighth notes. I'm not sure how to really spell that.
And if you want to follow me, I am Blind Metal Gamer on Suno.
Yeah. And Blind Metal Gamer, by the way, did you follow me yet?
Yes, I did.
Good.
I did. So okay. So really quick to kind of close the review and put our final thoughts on this. Yeah, I would definitely say get this app. It's definitely worth it.
Definitely.
Now the one caveat, if you want to put it out on Spotify, you do have to pay for the premium tier, but the free tier is just fine. You don't have to have the premium version.
No,
That's
you
not
don't.
mandatory, which is good.
That's very good.
Who knows? They might maybe make it where you can do something where you could maybe like record your own vocals or something over the AI one day. They might find a way to bring the Spotify version or thing to the free tier, but I kind of don't think that'll happen. I'm just being real.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know. Anyway, Flute Player, do you got anything you want to say about as far as what's coming up on your channel? You said something that's coming up on your channel this week that you're going to do live. You want to tell them what that is?
Oh yes. So I've been studying martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
I've been studying martial arts under the tutelage of an excellent sensei,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been studying martial arts since I was 28 years of age.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'm gonna ask my sensei first if we can do this. Um, and if he's okay with it, I'm going to go live on YouTube, and I'm actually going to demonstrate literally in real time how my sensei works with me because I'm totally blind. He takes a hands-on approach when instructing me. And I should also mention here that I have cerebral palsy, and sometimes my feet don't go the proper way that he wants them to turn. So,
He does more of a hands-on approach, right? Which, and what she said there, she's gonna make sure it's all good first, which is important.
it's very important.
Yes. So yeah, if that comes to be on her channel, it will come to be. If not, then it won't. So, real quick, I want to say something real quick before we wrap up here. Space Marine 2 will be coming to the YouTube channel starting on launch day, September 9th. So when this goes live on YouTube, I'll have already done my first stream of Space Marine 2 and be
Mhm.
giving accessibility thoughts and impressions. And I've done emailed the developers about improving the accessibility of that game. So, with that being said, Flip Player 86, do you have anything you want to say before we wrap up our Suno AI review related to Suno and what you would like to see improve on it in the future?
Well, um, well, the Suno app is really awesome. Again, for those of you that don't have it, definitely download it, grab it, because it will really help you, especially especially if you're just sitting at home bored out of your mind. Yeah, and you just have a burst of creativity. You can go in there, write a song, tell it tell
Tell
it
it
the
what you want.
prompts, tell
Yeah,
it
give
what
it.
you want,
Mm-hmm.
give the details. You can only do up to 200 characters, and so sometimes you have to like edit stuff, and hey, it's no problem.
Oh yeah. So be really pinpoint accurate with your details. Um, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I would say recommend definitely get it and try it out to see if it's for you. There's no cost to trying it, so it's a legit free app. It's not one of those deals where you can download it, then you got to pay to use it. No, you download it, you get your account up and running, and you're good to go. So, with that being said, we both recommend Suno AI.
And by the way, the nice thing about the free version is your credits replenish daily. So
Yes, 50 a day.
50 a day. That's not bad,
No, it's
actually.
not, and it's a good value.
It really is.
Now, if they were giving us like say 5 a day or 10 a day, I wouldn't recommend it. But 50 a day.
Whoo, 50 credits a day. That's actually really, really awesome.
And it's like I said, it's good value because again, if you're on, let's say, if you can get the premium tier, go grab it. But if you're like Flip Player and I, where we have to stick to free tiers for obvious reasons, um, they accommodate that too, which is good because
Yes.
a lot of those apps, they'll sucker you in. Oh, you got to pay to use it. Not with this. So, with that being said, I want to thank Flute Player 86 for joining me today for this
You
review.
you're welcome. My pleasure
And
anytime.
and for those of you over here on the Twitch side of things, if you want to see more great content, just hit that follow button because there's going to be more content on here and on YouTube. So go over to twitch.tv/Blind Metal Gamer, give me a follow, and also subscribe to Flute Player 86 on YouTube, and subscribe to me, Blind Metal Gamer, on YouTube as well, because there's going to be more content coming. And as always, with all Twitch streams, this will be ported over to YouTube and made public for public viewing or listening.
Awesome.
So, with that being said, for Fruit Player 86, I've been your host, Blind Metal Gamer, saying so long, everyone, and peace out.
Bye.